Hello everyone, Zekman Awesomeness here, and today we're going to be taking a break from the original DDLC Plus game, and we're going to shift gears towards my first DDLC mod ever, Sequel Club, the classic version of Sequel Club. I made the original version a long time ago, like a couple years back, and I'm ready to go back and cringe at my oldest piece of work. I am ready to go back and cringe at my old work. that I've decided to remake.
Hello everyone, Zekman
for
Awesomeness
obvious
here.
reasons. And today, we're going to be taking
Anyway,
a break from the original DDLC.
This
Plus
is the
game,
original version of Sequel Club,
and
we're going to
we're
start
gonna
from
shift
scratch
gears
again, like before.
towards my first DDLC mod ever, Sequel Club.
Well, as you
The
already
classic
can
version
notice,
of Sequel
as you already know, we have our usual warning screens.
I made the original version a long time ago,
I just
like
noticed,
a couple years back.
so right off the
I'm
bat,
ready
I
to go
will
back
probably,
cringe
most
at my
likely,
oldest piece of
at
work.
right off the bat, I will most
I am
likely,
ready to go back and cringe
I
at
will
my old
most
work.
likely change
That I'm
the
gladly-
warning
that I'm
screens.
glad
Maybe change the warning
that I've
screens.
decided to remake.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'll change the
Zekman
warning
Awesomeness
screens.
reasons.
That ought to do it.
Today,
Why do I hear myself? Huh. Why do I hear myself? Okay. Why do I hear myself? Anyway. Okay, so we already... Okay, so, right off the bat, okay, so, hello everyone, Zekman Awesomeness here. We're going to be taking a break from DDLC Plus, and we're diving straight in to my first mod ever, Sequel Club. I have made this mod a long time ago, and I'm ready to go back and cringe at my oldest piece of work yet. I'm so glad that I have decided to remake the mod from scratch. So this is going to be a challenge. So obviously we have our little warning shenanigans and stuff. You already know that by now. This mod takes place 1 year after the events of the original game. In my headcanon, the following is a crazy story in which the player embarks on an epic adventure to become the true Literature Club president. So that's basically a little bit of the idea. So that's a little bit of the idea. So that's the synopsis of the whole mod. So without further ado, let's do this. I'm gonna change the label screens later. All right. So we have tune volume and sound effects volume. Time until next line, which is auto forward time. Dialogue speed is the speed of the dialogue. Display is normal, entire screen. So entire screen is just full screen. Roll back, disable, left, right. Okay. Skip, unseen text, after choices. I toned down the music volume because then you won't be able to hear my voice at all. Sound effects volume, which is obvious. Start is new game, last checkpoint, which is, well, so like a save and load, respectively. The options screen settings, the help,
out of here is basically the quit game. So I am immediately gobsmacked by this old piece of work. This old title menu. To be fair, all I really did to make Sequel Club's logo was just to use I had the Modification Club logo up there. Though I just put a sign that's, so I just pasted a sign that says Sequel and covered up the word modification. And then left everything as is. And that's a silly mistake on my behalf. That's an instant mistake on my behalf. Let's dive in. Well, here I am. Hazaku, the new Literature Club president. No, seriously. You heard me right. New Literature Club president. Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And how did I gather the efforts to form a relationship with this good-looking chapette that you also say? Well, it's a long story. Come closer and I'll tell you. It all started in September, a start of a brand new school year. Quite frankly, at the time I'm narrating this, it had been many months since the second annual Literature Club Festival had came and went. The previous festival didn't really turn out as well as I hoped. Care for summary? Upon entering the club for the first time last year, let's just say the girls, including this one whom you're clearly looking at, try not to break the fourth wall, were very skeptical about having a boy such as myself into an all-girls club. After joining, Monica had been reeling me toward her instead of letting me choose one of her other clubmates, including this one. I'm pretty sure you get the idea on how that had turned out by the time the first ever festival came around. Monica deleted everyone else, and I had to pay her back with a large dose of her own medicine. Wahahahaha. Again, for the dramatic effect, Super Paper Mario reference. Oh my lord. Anyways, where was I? You were giving a summary of what happened in the original game. Wait, what? Bunch of laughing occurs. You should have seen the look on your face. I just broke the fourth wall. Okay. I just got the giggles for some reason. It's kind of uncharacteristic, but you'll see why once we hit the end. Okay, anyway. What a way to start before I even get a chance to open the story. It all started in September, which marked the 1-year anniversary since I joined the club. This should be narration. Boy, what a time that was. That should have been narration right there. That should have been narration there. That was a silly mistake on my behalf because I'm not as smart as everybody else. All this, what I'm about to tell you, is what I would like to call a Doki Doki sequel. Obvious pun. Shit. Here we go again. The first place in the world. Unknown school in some sort of Japanese environment. I ain't represented the Literature Club since June, but Monica wouldn't give a crap. I have developer tools turned on for obvious reasons, so I don't have to sit through long pauses. And I get to use the mouse wheel to scroll over what I missed. So, anyway, today is the first day of a new school year. I can't help but admit one thing. Last year was pretty insane. I mean, with the opening days before the Literature Club Festival, Monica had gone way too crazy. I mean, deleting people just so you can be with me. As a matter of fact, I hereby deem Monika as a new Yandere. And that's a fact. Sometimes people think Yuri is a Yandere. But I think Monika is the real Yandere around here. Cause she went crazy with the... She's the one that's crazy with the player. She killed everybody. Needless to say. Normally, Yuri would be said Yandere, but unlike Monika, she does not control the original game. And if she did have control, then the Just Yuri mod would have been everywhere. But then again, I must be over-exaggerating. Yep. This is the reference to the mod of the same name, with a developer who has been acting kinda sus. So that mod is technically have been banned. Not because of copyright concerns, but something else. Something else entirely. The creator of the mod was acting kinda sus. I mean, needless to say. Aye, wait up. Botheration. I must have outran my neighbors. Holy crap, you're very fast. I know, I'm a blue hedgehog. Wait, what? I'm just kidding. You're hilarious, Zaku. I know, right? Yeah, I developed a sense of humor over the summer. Last year seemed entirely mediocre. We got new school schedules. Well, pretty much everybody got new schedules. Oh no, first period is math. I got science. Which science exactly? I got biology class. Seems legit. Anyways, school's just ahead. Yep, we must not dawdle any longer. Everyone is here. DDLC Smash Ultimate confirmed. But that actually never happened. I don't know what went in my mind when writing that. Oh yeah, I got to play that new fighting game, and it was great. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we'll continue with this later. Oh, okay, see ya. Bye. Well, this is it. Math class. The very first period. I just realized the sound effects volume is pretty darn high, too, so I'm gonna keep it at low. What Kaizo crap will be thrown at me this year? In case you don't know what Kaizo is, it's basically another way of saying that something like levels in video games are made to be extremely hard. Like the perfect runs from Super Mario Galaxy 2. Or the darker side from Super Mario Odyssey. Or what's another one? One of those special levels from Super Mario World. What's another one? Some of the levels from Versus Super Mario Brothers, which use the layout from Lost Levels in some way. The original Donkey Kong, all levels. Don't get me wrong, it was a good game, but let's just say I prefer newer games than the old games in terms of Nintendo wise. But I seem to be better at Sonic games, so I'm more of a Sonic gamer than a Mario gamer, and whatever the case may be. Zaku.u? Yep, Yuri in my new math class. What surprising odds. Oh, hey Yuri, what's up? How was your summer? Very good. How was your summer? Good one on my end as well. What did you do over the summer? Well, Oh, pancreatitis. Looks like class is about to start now. The math teacher waddles into the room and proceeds to write his name on the chalkboard. Hello, class. My name is Mr. Charlie. So, yeah. Back then, I did not know how to make name... A while back, when I initially wrote this,
I did not know how to add custom names to fit in a name box. So, like for example, Nat's dad, or Sayonika, or Amy, or MC, Chad, whatever the case may be. Good morning, Mr. Charlie. Good morning, Zuck. I hope you're ready, because this year's gonna be crazy. I like this guy for some bizarre reason. I whisper something to Yuri, who's sat in the chair adjacent to me. I wonder how everybody else is doing. They should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? In this context, Yuri is just off screen to the left. A lot of boring math later. That seemed pretty low. Tell me about it. I ain't a big fan of math. Me neither. My math teacher from last year had been giving me and my classmates so much work, I was being given bad flashbacks of every single attempt I made in trying to get the very last star in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Which I mentioned before. That's a Kaizo level. That mission in the Grandmaster Galaxy, the perfect run, was utter Kaizo crap. I never played any Mario-related video games. Surprising. Anyway, I think it's time to go to second period. Okay. I guess I'll see you later then. Is Monica doing the literature club meetings again this year? I haven't heard from her yet, so I'll let Monica know when I see her. Alrighty then, got it. Let me know when you get the info. Indeed, I shall. Bye-bye. Goodbye, Zaku. Yuri is not supposed to fade out. Why was there an ad playing? Why was there an ad playing? I have ad blocker turned on. Goodbye. Okay, Yuri should have stayed there for one more line and then just disappear. So, well, I'm glad I've decided to remake this mod because... Yeah, let me just hide that, because that's gonna be distracting. Let me hide my Twitch replay. Am I gluten or something? Only time will tell as the day goes on. Okay, so here we go. The hallways were still a mess, as I had left them last year. What do I mean exactly? It's nice and empty for you to see. 'Cause, yeah. Technically did a fourth wall there. Technically messed with the fourth wall there on my own. Because I explicitly stated that the background has no one roaming around the halls. I'm clearly depicting that this background has nothing. There's no people around. In my perspective, the hallways are always crowded with pedestrians scrambled together like eggs. Scrambled eggs. Not to say that people are eggs in general, but all seriousness. Here we go again. Yep. Behold, what follows in this mod is some reasons why Monica is my least favorite Doki. Hello, Zaku. How was your summer? Very good. How was your summer? Oh, great. I'm going to go to my club meeting. So Yuri told me that your club's still going on after what happened last time. How'd you know about what happened? Do you not know what happened last year? I really have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have time for your games, Monica. Here we go again. First Natsuki, now you. I already stated that the joke does not make sense in translation. What the frick? Am I forced to tell you everything that you have done last year and which made my life an absolute train wreck? I'll say this again. I did nothing wrong. First of all, spaghetti? Yes, no. When I wrote that, that's so the first of all spaghetti joke is the first of all spaghetti joke is my own. It's my own joke. It's an original joke of my own, which is out of context.
Yeah, so the first of all spaghetti joke is my own, and it is out of context. First of all, you hacked into Sayara's character file and made her depressed for no reason. That wasn't me. Maybe her mother died at some point during the original game's events and it was never mentioned. I wonder what did happen. I wonder what actually did happen. Remember when you said you were practicing the piano? Ah, ha, ha, I totally remember that. And I suppose the piano where you were playing gave you admin rights? What? Yeah, and Sayori had hung herself and you deleted her file. I was only trying to fix the original game. I didn't know you'd still be mad at me. Also, you made Yuri go insane. Let's not forget Natsuki too. You literally made her completely out of character. Look, I was jealous that you were spending time with the other girls, okay? And then, yeah, music came out EXE. Remember the time Yuri and Natsuki had that real big argument that caused the whole room to become all EXE-like? Like a Sonic EXE? Something along those lines? Yeah, you were stuck in that predicament, so I decided to take you out of the room for a bit so they can cool down. And you want to know the result of that feud? Natsuki broke down crying. Actual tears. I assume Yuri might have won the feud. Same result happened with when Yuri roasted her by mentioning coins under the vending machines or something along those lines. So, when I played the game again, I actually had the chance to witness the vending machine gag, not just in the original game. I not only got to see the vending machine gag in the original game when I first played it, I got to see the vending machine gag during the Act 2 territory of the game in DDLC Plus. So, yeah. I don't know if it's like a rare chance or whatever the case may be, but I did see the vending machine gag, which caused Natsuki to not appear for the rest of the scene until the palm sharing session. So, yeah. So, Natsuki got roasted? Yep, double move by Yuri. Okay, you got me. Caught me red-handed. Monika feels a strong sense of guilt running in circles on her forehead. Not pictured. A strong sense of guilt. Okay, so I was responsible for deleting everybody. I'm sorry for making your life an absolute train wreck. I should not have tampered with the other character files. I really like you very much, and I do wish to have you all to myself. And I'm sorry for yelling. You're forgiven. Same here. Monika and I go into a gentle embrace. Not pictured. Monika's face blocking the whole screen. Monika's face covering the whole screen. Yeah, not pictured. Monika's face covering the whole screen. It's already the end of the first day of school, and I didn't even see the Literature Club gang yet. Damn. Oh well. Monika and I let ourselves out, but stood close to each other. Okay, let's go to the club. Alright. What the freaking sphere-shaped football in my anus was I doing? So that line, what the freaking spear-shaped football in my anus, that is another joke of mine. That's another joke of mine, actually. That's another joke of mine. It's another out-of-context joke of mine. So whenever you see that, that's basically my gag. That's basically one of my in-jokes. What am I in out-of-context jokes? In some way. I literally just barked like an angry dog in front of Monika. Woof! Okay, time to go to the club. Here it is. The Doki Doki Literature Club. Did I just say that out loud? This is only narration. What am I saying? Anyway, the club looks exactly as I left it. All nice and squeaky clean. Hi, Zakko. Sup? How was your summer? My summer was very good. How about yours? My summer, well... Okay, so my summer sucked. Why am I always right? Why am I always right? Damn the fortune tellers. I knew it wasn't a good idea to visit the local fortune teller last night. This line is cut in the remake. Why did your summer suck? Well, there was this new issue of Parfait Girls that I wanted for my birthday. But my father wouldn't let me get it because he says I'm not only too old for manga, but it isn't a genre of writing. But I can assure you that manga is indeed literature, I said to my father, and then he just beat me up like a sack of potatoes as per usual. I had protested, and he did this to my face, slap. He just beat me up like a sack of potatoes as per usual. So I did change a couple lines in the remake. A couple lines from the original are redone to make more sense in some way. I'm gonna need some more time alone. So, I think the latter happened. Do you think Natsuki will be okay? Sounds like she was really stressed. What's going on? So, Zuck was asking Natsuki about her summer, and she said that her summer sucked. Is this about the new manga that I've seen last night? Pretty much. Figures. Where is Natsu anyway? What the? This can't be. Oh no. Where did my... Monika, Yuri. Get over here now. What is it? Nuts. Look. What's wrong with it? Look real deep into the closet, Monika. I don't see anything. Exactly. You wanna know why? Why? My Parfait Girls collection is missing. Missing? What are you talking? All the volumes that I had collected. All gone. Even the box for it is gone as well. Though it is still pictured. It's still pictured. If you look real close enough, you'll see that it is still pictured. It's still there. You can see the manga is still there if you look hard enough, deep in there. You can still see it if you look deep in there hard enough. If you look hard enough. Could it be on the top shelf again? Top shelf? Bruh. It's not on the top shelf either. Seems legit. Legit? Are you high or something? No, I ain't high. I'm low. Whoa, what is this? A comedy club? That's a mod of this. There's actually a mod called Comedy Club. I played that mod a while back. I might replay it. I might play that mod again. But it was a good mod. I really enjoyed the Comedy Club mod. I might go back and play it again sometime. No. Exactly. Did you move my manga? Actually, I have a confession to make. What is it? Okay, so I got good news and bad news. So, what's the good news? I was able to buy you the new manga that you wanted for your birthday. Wait, what? You got me the new manga that I wanted? And the bad news is, I donated your manga collection to the local charities during the summer. You donated my manga to charity? Natsuki looks as if she's seen a dead corpse rot for 3 days. Which is a total reference to the original game. She did indeed make that face upon seeing Yuri's bloody condition. That's the exact face that she made. That exact face. And I couldn't resist throwing it in there. But it gets me every single time. But in the remake, Monika destroys the manga instead of donating it. So this is the original exclusive. In the remake, Monika destroys Natsuki's manga. But in the original, Monika just donated such manga to charity. She more looks like Luigi after seeing a ghost in the Luigi's Mansion series. So yeah, I was looking at that Space World trailer from Luigi's Mansion, so That space. So it's a reference to that Space World trailer I saw for Luigi's Mansion. So that's a reference to that Space World trailer of Luigi's Mansion. Why did you do that? I spent all my life collecting all of that in manga. Sorry. I did not give you permission to get rid of my supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What? You should have left my manga alone instead of touching it. You're gonna regret this, you... Monika, you crazed maniac. You'll pay for that. You'll pay for... And then Natsu peels out of the room. She ran so fast, no one saw where she was going. What the freaking sphere-shaped football in my anus was that? Yep. There's my out of context joke again. Looks like Natsuki's heart shattered into 18 pieces. And it did. That's a reference to all the girls' ages. The actual age of all the girls in this game. In the base game. All the girls depicted are 18 unless stated otherwise. Monika, what's the big idea? Why'd you donate Natsuki's manga? You know she really loved her Parfait Girls collection. Though, if you look hard enough, you can see that it's still pictured. Oops. Really? Oops. Bruh. What? You're one crazy president. You know that? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What the frick? I need to look for Natsu. Monika, you're very weird. Yuri, can you do me a favor? Shut your stupid yonder face up. Yuri has an old face similar to Thomas the Tank Engine, one of my favorite anime series of all time. Google Thomas and Friends anime and you'll be surprised. Damn! That's another one of my past, that's another one of my past out of context jokes. Gags. No one heard her holler. I questioned myself to one thing. And I think we all know the question. What the freak was going on here? That's another one of my That's another one of my out of context gags. I could not believe what I had heard. Monika, of all people, to donate poor Natsuki's manga collection to charity. What a twat. Even so, the cost of any single book within part of a manga volume collection would be worth at least 15 yen. At the time I initially wrote this, I had no idea how much a book actually costs in Japan, so I just assumed yen is identical. I initially assumed one piece of yen is equivalent to $1. So all that was a silly mistake on my behalf. All that was a silly mistake. That was a very silly mistake. Books are expensive in a big bundle. Anyway, I really have no idea what to even do. What Monika didn't say about these news is that she probably also donated the news installment to charity along with the other volumes. I have to go to the bookstore. I only have enough money for one book, so I'll just go get that book and be on my merry way. I made my way to the bookstore and purchased a copy of the newest Parfait Girls volume, and now I'm home. I had to think to myself for a moment. How did Yuri teach me how to decorate something? So, in my headcanon, we helped decorate with Yuri on Saturday, and we helped bake with Natsuki on Sunday. So, yeah, we indeed... So, in my headcanon, the MC actually helped both girls for the weekend. So, yeah. MC, in my headcanon, did both routes. He helped Yuri decorate on Saturday and helped bake with Natsuki on Sunday. So, there's that. Bazinga! That's a Big Bang Theory reference. And I think that's going to do it for today. If you want to download the mod, the link is in the description. And we'll see you next time. Sorry this is a short stream, but this is actually the amount of time I have. That's pretty much all the time I have. So, yeah. That's all the time I have for today. Sorry this is short, but I'll make the next episode a long one. I hope. So, I'll see you next time, and have a good day. Bye-bye.